Welcome to my FB group, Physics Chemistry for the public. Today I'm going to do Form 5 Physics, Topic 1, Basic Nodes of Vector. So number 1, a physical quantity got two types. Physical quantity got two types. First is the scalar quantity. Second is the vector quantity. Both are quantities. If you remember Form 4, a physical quantity, it is a quantity that can be measured by an instrument. Physical quantity definition, a quantity that can be measured by an instrument and it has unit. And that physical quantity can be scalar quantity or vector quantity. We look at scalar quantity. Scalar quantity, it has only magnitude. It only has magnitude, value. It only has magnitude, meaning value. And its value, it's always positive. So scalar quantity value always positive. Whereas a vector quantity, it will have magnitude, it has that magnitude plus direction, and also direction. So it has both. A vector quantity has magnitude and direction. So since a vector quantity has direction, if in one direction the quantity is positive value, in the opposite direction that quantity must have negative value. I repeat, physical quantity, two types, scalar quantity, vector quantity. Scalar quantity only has magnitude, value, and its value always positive. Whereas vector quantity, it has magnitude, value, and direction. So in one direction, if the vector is positive value, in the opposite direction, that vector negative value. So next, we are going to learn about this vector quantity and some of its properties. Number 2, as I said earlier, a vector quantity has magnitude and direction. Okay, it has magnitude and direction. We look at the properties. In terms of diagram, a vector quantity is represented by a straight line with an arrow. To represent vector quantity by diagram is a straight line with an arrow. And you want to represent vector quantity in another way is by using alphabet. The initial point A, the final point B. So we also can represent vector AB with an arrow on top, or a small alphabet with a line below. Okay, this is how to represent a vector. So since a vector can be represented by a straight line with an arrow, the length of the line the length of the line is equal to the magnitude of the vector. The length of the line is equal to the magnitude of the vector. And the arrow, this arrow, that is the direction of the vector. So the arrow shows the direction of the vector. Okay, that's it for today. For the first lesson. I see you on the next video. Thank you.